In 1919, the University of California's Southern Branch, today an honored exemplar of academic distinction known worldwide by the letters UCLA. What makes UCLA great? People. The students. The faculty. The staff. And most certainly, the alumni. Generation after generation of UCLA graduates partnering with the university to further its advancement. In 1936, 12 women graduates formed an organization to support their beloved alma mater. Members would be chosen for their loyal service to UCLA and for outstanding achievements in their professions and their communities. They called themselves Gold Shield Alumnae of UCLA. We've been staying gold ever since, firmly dedicated to UCLA, its people, its programs, and its future. Accomplished personally and professionally. Proud to be members of Gold Shield Alumnae of UCLA.
I think Gold Shield as an alumni network, it just really exemplifies all that we hope a network would be. You know, it's that ongoing sense of building, sustaining community, and also really constantly kind of looking at, reevaluating, being nimble enough to say, are we relevant for who we are today?
Coming together during the Great Depression, our founding members knew what their highest priority would be: to help UCLA students pay for their education. In 1939, they awarded the first Gold Shield scholarships to 2 deserving undergraduates in the amount of $150 each. Helping students with their educational costs is still our centerpiece program. Through the UCLA Alumni Scholarship Program, we have awarded more than $2.5 million for undergraduate student scholarships and more than $220,000 for graduate ethnic studies fellowships. Like all alumni scholarships, Gold Shield scholarships are entirely merit-based. Recipients are chosen on the basis of academic achievement and leadership potential. No other alumni honorary organization at UCLA has distributed more scholarship monies or raised more funds for this purpose. In addition to financial support, Gold Shield scholars receive something else of value: mentorship. We invite them to connect with us at events or informally for conversation and friendship.
Gold Shield is just a cut above. It's just a little different than everyone else. I think the main reason for that is the way that Gold Shield engages with the students that they support. There are many groups that support financially the scholarships of students. However, there are very few groups that take the time to personally get to know each of their recipients in a meaningful way and develop those relationships while they're matriculating through UCLA that carry on into the future long after they've graduated.
I remember coming in as a freshman, I was a bit nervous about navigating UCLA, such a big campus, and knowing that I would have two mentors to help guide me through this journey was really reassuring. And additionally, knowing that I had this scholarship available to me, I felt comfortable to fully engage myself my first year by trying different clubs and different opportunities, such as being part of the early academic outreach program at UCLA.
Being part of Alumni Scholars is being part of a really cool community. I've had the opportunity to have two really amazing mentors that have helped me, and I've gotten really close with the other mentees that I've had in the program so far, so it's a really great community.
In 1966, UCLA Chancellor Franklin D. Murphy was the guest of honor at Gold Shield's 30th anniversary celebration. He urged us to support the university in the broadest possible way. A key project was the publication in 1969 of UCLA on the Move, chronicling the first 50 years of UCLA's existence. Also in 1969, at the request of the UCLA Alumni Association, we organized the first series of Dinners for 12 Strangers at the home of Gold Shield member Claire Reinecke-Wolf, class of 1948. Finding new ways to benefit UCLA would be an enduring hallmark of Gold Shield. And so, in 1970, the Special Projects Committee was born. At the urging of Ann Sumner of the class of 1926, our second president and a founding member, the Special Projects Committee began directing Gold Shield support to the UCLA Library. Since 1971, Gold Shield has provided more than $110,000 to the library's oral history program, now called the Center for Oral History Research. We've funded oral histories by prominent faculty, administrators, and pioneer alumni, as well as interview kits for this vital archival tool. The 50th anniversary of Gold Shield was another springboard for innovation. We commemorated this milestone by establishing the Gold Shield Faculty Prize. First awarded in 1986, the prize recognizes mid-career full professors with distinguished records of undergraduate teaching, research, and university service. Each annual winner receives $30,000 in unrestricted funds.
There are a lot of people who care deeply about undergraduate education, and that's wonderful. So not simply giving an award for undergraduate education, but tying that into a rich and successful career in its various dimensions is something that makes this stand apart.
The fact that these funds are unrestricted and remarkably generous, those two things together really, I think are critical because they've allowed me the flexibility to allocate funds to a variety of different goals, many of which would not have fit into any traditional kind of grant proposal.
As the 100th anniversary of UCLA's founding drew near, we were inspired to produce an updated, comprehensive chronicle of the university's growth and achievements. In 2002, the Special Projects Committee initiated the UCLA History Project. Funded by the Alumni Association and Gold Shield, the project culminated in a book and companion website while enhancing UCLA's archival collections. UCLA, the First Century was published in 2011. We value diversity and equity for our membership, our activities, and the examples we strive to be for our communities. In 2015, the Special Projects Committee took part in early conversations with the UCLA Office of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion, or EDI, as it sought to enhance the sense of community and belonging for all Bruins on campus. The following year, as we celebrated our 80th anniversary, Gold Shield proudly became the first alumni organization to provide funds for an EDI program. The Bruin Excellence and Student Transformation Grant Program, known as BEST.
I was positioned in my hometown in Calexico, California. My main work was writing a report on the Lithium Valley, which is located in the Salton Sea in the Coachella Valley area, and just writing about what's happening and how the reception to that by the Imperial Valley youth is not facilitated by the government. And along with that, we attended weekly local meetings and state meetings, just advocating for the people in Imperial Valley.
Gold Shield also has supported major capital projects on campus. In 1964, we contributed more than $14,000 toward the construction of Poly Pavilion. And in 1975, we raised $15,000 for the campaign to build the James E. West Alumni Center. Gold Shield's generosity to UCLA would not be possible without our endowment. These vital funds managed by the UCLA Foundation have grown significantly over the years thanks to our members' donations and bequests. The Gold Shield Endowment Fund was established in 1952 with an initial gift of $750. By 2023, Gold Shield had 17 endowed funds totaling nearly $4.5 million. We are deeply grateful to our members, friends, and past Gold Shield scholars for their generous gifts and bequests. From the 1950s to the 1990s, the event on our calendar was the annual benefit. These were gala dinner dances held at iconic venues like Union Station and the Spruce Goose, with proceeds going to the scholarship program. Memorable performances included skits and songs with special lyrics written by our own Sue Young, wife of former UCLA Chancellor Charles E. Young. Today's Gold Shield calendar features popular events that bring members together with the students and faculty we support. The Autumn Celebration in Fall Quarter. The Winter Meeting, featuring a lecture by one of our faculty prize winners. The Spring Scholars Dinner, showcasing our graduating scholarship recipients. And the June Celebration, introducing our newest members and recognizing the outgoing board. We also get together at informal luncheons, at summer and holiday gatherings, and to explore special interests such as reading and the arts. Every Gold Shield event and every gathering behind the scenes, from our board and committee meetings to planning sessions, reflects the meticulous approach that sets Gold Shield apart. Whether we're convening in person or virtually, it's not what Gold Shield does, it's how we do it. This is who we are. Ever since our founding members created an organization where dedicated alumni could leave their mark, Gold Shield has attracted women who are leaders and path breakers. Women with the vision and boldness to urge UCLA toward its destiny as a preeminent university. Many Gold Shield members have had prominent roles not only in Gold Shield, but in the UCLA Alumni Association, UC Governance, and other organizations within and outside the university.
You see Gold Shield leaders everywhere, and I'm not surprised to go from one organization to another, whether inside the university or outside the university, and see a Gold Shield member who I've gotten to know leading that organization among multiple organizations. But the other thing I see Gold Shield also do is to say to its members, hey, it's important to lead. It's important to look for those opportunities that speak to what really inspires you to lead, and we'll support you in that journey and celebrate you in that journey.
What brings all of us together is a shared commitment to the Gold Shield mission of promoting and sustaining UCLA's excellence by providing financial support, service, and mentorship to enrich the Bruin community. We embrace the core values of Gold Shield: innovation, inclusion, optimism, integrity, and friendship. In 2016, our wide-ranging impact was acknowledged as Gold Shield was named the first recipient of the UCLA Alumni Association's Alumni Network of the Year Award.
In 2016, we took a look and took stock of our awards and decided, again at that point as a committee, as an association, and as an alumni board, that it was time for us to also really celebrate and take note of an alumni network. And I think so wisely, the first network that we chose to celebrate was and is Gold Shield. It's because of the community that Gold Shield builds. It sustains the support through scholarship for students and for faculty, and also for one another.
Gold Shield remains firmly committed to partnering with UCLA to address its changing needs and highest priorities. We developed a new strategic plan to further this proud tradition and ensure Gold Shield's ongoing vitality and excellence. Our plan focuses on fostering a climate of equity, diversity, inclusion, and belonging, encouraging active engagement by new and long-standing members, and building leadership opportunities across our organization.
We are embarking on a bold strategic plan that took us literally 2 years to put into place. Our ultimate goal is we want every member to have a place and a place to be involved in Gold Shield.
We're always striving to generate new members, and I think the other issue that we're working very hard on is to increase the engagement of the members that we have, and also develop a leadership ladder. The organization needs a generation of new leaders.
The Gold Shield organization is really just spreading good in the world through UCLA by virtue of the place and the role of that institution in society, and that's unique and really, really admirable.
An incredible community that is so much very much alive and very part of the fabric of UCLA.
Once a Gold Shield member, you're a Gold Shield member for life.
We're proud of our past and excited about our future. Gold Shield, Alumnae of UCLA. We're staying gold.